Hello there. You're back here with me in Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm Mike. We are at the Pentagrule. We have a bunch of folks to chat up here. Let's start with this room. Who's in here? Knock, knock, knock. Deep voice. Is that one of the Jaegers? Is it Zeno and Leo? One of them? Oh no, it's Vulcan. Hi there, Vulcan. Comrade V. That's right, like I'm gonna be V. Are you gonna tell us your backstory, Vulcan? Alright, 10, but what about the main comrades like you, Scarlet, and Crow? What's with that face of Vulcan? What's that facial expression? I don't get it. It's like, basically, yeah. Oh, they left, huh? Once he's dead. What about you, Vulcan? Why are you still here? So you're in it for the fun. I think Vulcan, we're gonna fight him in the future. Trails of Cold Steel, this game and the previous game, they have developed quite a roster of enemies. A lot of special enemies, you know. Perfect for the job. What does that mean? Are you gonna use us like Solid Snake was? He has no motivation left. Osborn is dead. Now he's just going through the motions. Alright, does that mean this is Comrade S? Let's see. Scarlet, are you here? Let's have a chat with her. What are you up to these days? She seems happy. Look, everyone's nice. The war is just war, you know? It's just business. But that doesn't mean we can't be friends with folks on the other side, right? Better than what you had back at your place, Reen? What? She's a noble? Well, now it's time for her backstory. So she's a farmer's daughter. It's nice. Reen gets along well with everybody, no matter where he goes. Everyone likes Reen. Arteria? Is she an Eisenritter? Okay, she certainly has the backstory. This is I like this intermission chapter. It allows us to bond with the other side, folks that we really just see in battle. I wonder if they'll all join our party at some point. Maybe third game, if ever it comes out with an English version. Right, so only those two guys over there. Let's comb through this room before we proceed with other areas. Blue Black. Cool dude.
Good day to you, Reen Schwarzer. Ha ha! Why wouldn't I be? I'm as much a guest on this ship as you are. And who would deny themselves the pleasure of a ship so beautiful?
How come your voice but the other two were not earlier?
The furnishings are immaculate. The food and wine are positively sumptuous. And I am of the firm belief that it's wasteful not to take advantage of the opportunities life presents you. Ah, and speaking of opportunities, don't just stand there. Take a seat and join me in having a drink. You've been blessed with the rare chance to sit and chat one-on-one with the most beloved thief of our time.
Yeah, let's interview him. Do you know those Persona 5 Phantom Thieves? Hey, who's this butler? Or waiter? Oh, definitely
Indeed.
we did.
There are few even among royals whose palate is so refined as his.
They met in Trail to the Sky.
Between our shared love of beauty and fundamental difference of opinion on the nature of love, he forever remains an endless source of entertainment for me.
Yep, it was quite a doozy.
Ha ha! That magnificent floating city was quite the sight to behold, let me tell you. Oh, how I wish I could have shown it to you.
I forgot the name of that floating city, but yes, there were train tracks, there were abandoned trains.
It would have changed your view of the world completely.
It was very advanced technology.
Ha ha! A thief of my caliber can steal much more than objects.
Can
Reed.
steal hearts.
There. I was able to steal much of your time and your interest. Perhaps I stole your heart as well.
That's right. Go into my dungeon.
Ha ha! I imagined Duke Cayenne would welcome a man like the Prince with open arms into the Alliance, if he so wished to join.
Where is he?
To my knowledge, he was always wary of the Chancellor himself. But I digress. I'm afraid not even I know where he is at the moment. However, I'm inclined to believe that wherever he's hiding, the Crimson Wings is there with him.
They're plotting something, obviously. Laura's dad and Oliver, they're up to something.
But think, these kinds of things are simply what the great nobles of this country have always done. The War of the Lions, too, was brought about by numerous families of some standing backing potential successors to the throne. Emperor Dreichel's, as a late arrival to the war, was a mere exception to the rule.
What are you saying?
I wonder, does Prince Oliver think himself as the second coming of Dreichel's?
I don't think so. But we shall see.
One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
Oh? Do tell.
We don't know. He's plotting something.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Why are you wearing your mask all of a sudden?
I will be waiting at the edge of my seat to hear which path you choose. Join us, and you'll be warmly welcomed. Naturally, I'm fascinated by you as the Ashen Knight's pilot. But I'm even more fascinated with that brute strength of yours. I would love the chance to see the power of an ogre up close.
Are you talking about my Super Saiyan form? Alright, Blue Blank. Go play with your drinks there. Okay, this is probably where McBurn is probably this one on the left, right? Let's take a look. And that's weird that we don't have to knock. Oh no, it's Duvali. She's out of her night costume.
Having to travel to and from Crossbell like this is utterly exhausting.
That's kind of rude, Reen. You did not knock.
No, I mustn't complain. I'm doing this for the sake of my lord.
LeGram?
Who goes there? Wait!
Right, we did.
You're the Ashen Knight's pilot!
Yeah,
Have you
Duvali.
no shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a lady's room unannounced?
That's kind of rude, Reen.
You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear! Learn your place!
Okay, why do you have to put your costume on?
So, now that we're understood, what do you want? Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side after all? Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a purpose of her own. But for my part, I have no obligation to help the Alliance whatsoever. I'm simply cooperating because I was told doing so was necessary to the plan.
So you're under orders.
No. She may be an Anguis like her, but my lord is the seventh, not the second.
Alright, I don't know what that means.
She is the leader of the Stallritter. The great light which guides us. Gallant yet beautiful. Proud yet merciful. She's the strongest knight of all. And oh, she's simply divine.
She's just fangirling now.
She certainly is. And if you must know, 100 swordsmen of your strength couldn't hope to equal her. No, 1,000. Even 10,000 of you wouldn't be able to so much as scratch her.
What's her name?
I see I've got you thinking. Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her title, but one can never share my lord's glory too many times.
Second Anguis? Seventh Anguis?
She's known as the
All right.
Steel Maiden.
That's right, Steel Maiden.
And with that, I believe that's enough idle chatter.
I bet we'll see her in the third game.
If you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side, then we remain enemies.
So much build up to not show her.
As such, we shouldn't be standing here being friendly with one another. Ugh, you just had to ask.
She hasn't rose to the ranks yet, Reen.
Enforcers are selected by the society's leader, the Grand Master. And in order to be selected as one and given a number, that person needs to be burdened by some kind of darkness. But just so we're clear, there is no correlation between having a number and one's strength, alright? I'm quite strong.
But not as strong as they. Oh no. Flattery.
Thank you not to spout such nauseating drivel in my presence. Now get the hell out of my room!
Just made her uncomfortable, Reen. That's right, the ghosts in that palace at Legram. Alright, this is McBurn. Cool guy McBurn. It's open. There's no one here. Oh no, it's the girl. What's her name again? The one with Sammy? She's sleeping. She's just a kid. Reen, what are you looking at? Don't be a pervert. That's just a child.
Who are you? Who's calling me?
She's also not an enforcer, right?
Situation assessed. Location is a room inside the guest area of the Pentagrul. 9 hours have passed since initial loss of consciousness.
You've been sleeping for a while.
Huh?
Why didn't you lock your door?
Schwarzer, why are you here? Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
But there are 2 beds.
So you're an intruder then. Clown Soleus.
Uh-oh. Sammy's here. Don't hurt us.
No mercy for trespassers.
Goodbye, Reen. Was a good run.
So you claim to have no inappropriate motives for sneaking into this room. But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and chose to act in accordance to your desires.
Oh no, here comes the pervert talks.
I was making a joke. Had you any intention of harming me, Clown Soleus would have attacked you. That he didn't proves your innocence.
She's just having fun with us.
If that's what you want to do, you didn't come to ask me anything then? The answer to your first question is, I was ordered to do so.
By who?
As all information regarding Clown Soleus is confidential, I am unable to answer your second question. And as for the last one, I am unable to fully comprehend the depth of your question.
Oh no, Reen is upset at her. Well, understandably so. That's true. She was under orders.
The Black Workshop.
What's that?
That's the name of the place I belong to.
The Black Workshop.
It was they who loaned me to the Noble Alliance. Unless you choose to join the Alliance, that is the most I'm able to disclose to you.
They're for hire, mercenaries. What are you doing, Reen?
I can't see doing so holding any real purpose for you.
Is it like a factory that...
Incidentally, did you have any untoward motives behind what you just did?
Oh no. Anyway, I guess a Black Workshop, creates soldiers like her with the Sammy things. Like maybe Milliam came from there. I'll not be surprised if that's the case. She probably did. A lot of lore being thrown around here. This is probably Leo and Zeno, right? Oh no, what's that? What's with that thing? The Super Saiyan thing inside Green. Is this McBurn?
Huh?
It is McBurn.
Oh, it's you. Forgot you were staying here too.
I think he has the same voice as Crow.
So what's up? I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest. Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
That's right. What does being mixed means?
What a pain in the ass. So, what do you want to ask?
What does being mixed means? What does it mean?
Oh, that? Don't know if I can even explain that one. It's just something you feel. What we've got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature. It's kind of hard to put into words. Just watch.
What's that? 2 fingers in the air.
Fire. There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament, it's not magic.
You're a mutant! That's what you mean by mixed.
And I'm not using an artifact either. I just will fire to appear, and it does. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Something that just gives you results, without the processes you'd usually have to go through to obtain them. You've got one too, right?
Super Saiyan, huh?
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them. Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Different to the church's stigmas. Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
That mark in the chest, that's right.
There, huh? Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got mixed into you. Sure, you've got more questions, but sorry, I can't answer them. Good for you, I guess. So, we done now?
Alright. We didn't really learn more about McBurn though, we just talk about being mixed.
Me? All of me.
Whoa, that was a creepy thing to say. He's pretty funny, McBurn. Maybe we'll find out in the 3rd game. Or maybe this game, who knows? So this must be Leo and Zeno. They're sharing a room.
We got a visitor?
Come on in.
Here comes the rock song. Some metal. Yeah!
Figured it was you. Sup?
Have a seat. Bourbon? I suppose not.
You're still a kid. Well, if you notice,
Why
Reen,
wouldn't we be?
everyone's
It's not
friendly.
like we're on a battlefield right now. We're Jaegers. Nothing unusual about us trying to cut some throats one day that's sitting in a bar with the same guys the next.
Of course, if you would rather fight with us, that can be arranged.
Hey now, no need to be so pessimistic. If he seems to think pretty highly of you, have a little more faith in yourself.
At the very least, you'd be able to give us a real fight in your divine night. Not that I'd have any intention of losing even then.
Knight versus you two humans. You're pretty confident. Interview time.
Oh yeah? Ranking 72nd for the year in an academy full of big shot students ain't half bad. Brings a tear to my eye to see our little Fee putting her heart into her education.
And don't forget, she was the youngest of her classmates, too. The boss was right when he said that she can do anything she puts her mind to.
You got that right. Maybe joining the gardening club will make her a bit more ladylike too. Oh, who am I kidding?
She's still young. She has plenty of time to develop on that front if she so pleases.
Yet what?
Oh, Fee told you about that. It sounds like you're closer to her than I thought you were.
We're very, very close. Senna.
I trust this is simply me being paranoid.
Here we go, Daddy. Instincts.
But you haven't tried making any moves on her, have you?
Well, we did. Right, Reen? You can lie about it.
Well, we had our reasons. Let's leave it at that. I know you want to know, but you're not the one we should be telling that to.
We'll be sure to tell Fee our reasons in due time. Until then, leave the issue be.
Fighting words right there.
Still, we'll remember you said that. Returning to the matter at hand, you're sure you haven't tried to make any moves on her?
Leo is kind of funny.
Come on, spit it out.
We're not gonna spit it out. I don't kiss and tell. Right, that's everyone on this floor, right? We're not gonna go to the second floor yet. Let's see. What about you two? She's taking care of the two girls. We can't talk to them. Why? We can only eavesdrop. Anyway, what's in this passageway? Is this locked? No, it's not. Are we not allowed to go here? Never mind. Well then, all that's left is to go and talk to the girls. That's it, right? That's all that's left? Well then, I think I'm gonna save that for the next episode. It might... So they're the ones behind the fancy room. It might trigger a bunch of cutscenes after that. So let's call it here. And it's been a pleasure writing the Pentagram. It's nice to talk with folks on the other side. Cool dudes. They look like they'll be great party members. So I'll see you guys next time for the reunion here in Trails of Cold Steel 2.